Welcome to the Marc Ben podcast. I'm coming with another one. And today's topic is decisions as men. Decisions as men. This is very, very important for men because decisions could dictate your life, the outcome of your life. A lot of times, especially nowadays, a lot of men make decisions based off of emotion, make decisions at the spur of the moment. They don't really think it through, and the consequences could be grave. Right. So I know a lot of, and I'm able to use this. I got this prop money, but I'm going to use it throughout the episode here. But a lot of men make decisions based off of this right here. My gosh, a lot of people make decisions based off of this. They don't think of the outcome. They don't think of it. It's just, I need the money and I need it now. So they make decisions based off of money. And this right here, yes, this is important because this is how you live. This is how you buy food, take care of your family. This is very important. But it shouldn't overtake your decision making in life. Because based off this, I know a lot of dudes that's in the feds. I know some dudes that's in prison because of this. Fraud, using women as sexual objects because of this. I need the money. And I have to do some prison time behind it. Decisions. And trust me, decisions equals the consequences if you make the wrong decision. Consequences could be sometimes a lifetime. Or it might take you longer to get out of your situations because of the decision that you made in the past. So just be careful with the decisions that you make because there are always consequences behind the decision that you make. It could be consequences or it could be a blessing. You could pick one. I'd rather choose the blessings over the consequences. I myself have made bad decisions in life in the past. And even to this day, kind of, my decisions back then, the consequences kind of still follows me, whether it's through reputation, whether it's through, sometime employment. I remember making a decision back then, man. I made a horrible decision of pulling my gun out. And by me pulling that gun out, I wasn't in the right. I was dead wrong. And it took me years to finally, I could say this because I'm comfortable. I'm good. But I made the wrong decision in pulling that gun. And I almost did some prison time. I almost did 12 years. Thank God that the case was dropped and no convictions. But I remember trying to apply for a job and it was at the airport. I was going to be doing security at the airport. And that arrest came up on my record, even though the conviction wasn't, it was thrown out. They said they couldn't hire me. And this is after I gave my life to Christ. I've gotten married, changed my life around completely. I stopped drinking, all of that. And yet and still, that consequence followed me there. Now, a lot of people would have given up when they got that rejection. No, because of that arrest. I chose not to give up. And I chose, to pursue whatever I needed to pursue. And God answered my prayers. He really did. So that no longer affects me at this point. I had to realize that. But I said all that to say decisions in the past, sometimes your decisions can't follow you. It could prohibit you. It could stop you at a certain point. But don't let that stop you. But I'm just here to say, make wiser decisions so that way you don't go down that road. That's all I'm saying. Decisions dictate your way of living, like I said before. Make a wise decision of the type of relationships that you would get in. A relationship then that leads to a marriage, especially when you're having kids in the marriage. Be sure you're making the right decision with your spouse. Be sure she's the right one for you. Because remember, that's a commitment. That's a lifestyle. That's a lifetime commitment once you get married. You need to think wisely, make a decision if you really want to be with this person or you don't want to be with this person. Yes, we made, some people made bad decisions of marrying people, and that, some dudes walk out. Some dudes walk out of the relationship or the marriage. Shame on you. But you made the decision, and now you got to live with it. Some people make a decision and marry a woman and find out later, oh man, she had red flags since the beginning of the relationship. I should have never married her. You should have went with that first. And I made that mistake myself. And once kids are involved, it's a wrap. It's a lifetime. So make wise decisions of the women the woman that you're gonna get with. If you see she's nothing, she's immature, she's not a real woman, get out of it. Walk away. Another thing is financial decisions. Like I say, I'm gonna use this throughout the episode. Financial decisions. Money can make people make the worst decisions ever, because this is connected. Well, you decided it's connected to your life. This is a part of your life. This is the biggest thing ever in life. Is this money? These Ben Franks. And this could make you walk away from your family. You're away from your family weeks at a time because of money. And like I said in my previous episode, I believe time is more valuable than money, because you can always make money. You can always make money. You can always find different ways to make money. It might take a while, but don't be so quick to make that quick buck and your family is falling apart. Make better financial decisions. I know I've worked crazy jobs and crazy hours. I've worked 12-hour shifts in the past. I would take anything just to get a paycheck. But now I realize that it ain't worth it at the end of the day. I like my holidays off. I like being with my family on the holidays. I like being with my family, on the weekends. I like to take vacation and get paid for it. I told myself, in the past, listen, the next job I get, the next employment opportunity I get, it have to include weekends and holidays off. If not, it's a deal breaker for me. I'm not going to accept that, because I realize, time is valuable, and I need to spend time with my family and the people that I know. I need some time for me and my wife. I need vacation time, And a lot of people don't think of this. You don't want to overwork yourself, burn yourself out because of this. Because this can't save you from health problems. This can't save you from a broken marriage. This can't save you from a lot of things. It could buy you a lot of things, but peace and all of that other stuff, this can't help you. I know, there's a lot of rich people out here that have a lot of this, but they have health problems. They made decisions in life. I'm only going to sleep 2 hours a day to get to where I need to be. That's cool and all, but that money can't help you with your sanity, with your peace. You're always on prescription drugs. You're always on something because, you don't love your life. Look how many celebrities that commit suicide because of the decisions that they made. They made decisions. They made, I want to be rich. I put that first. I'm going to make that happen. And they made those decisions, and now they can't live with it because whatever the reasons that they're going through, family, health, they're about to lose it all, and they commit suicide because of the decisions that they made before. All I'm saying is just make better decisions when it comes to finances, especially if you have a family already. You need to be there for your kids. You need to be there for your wife. You need to be there. There's a balance to everything in life. You don't want to overdo it, because it's overdoing something. It's always consequences behind that. So just make better financial decisions. And if I could give advice, I would say start your own thing. I always say start your own business if you could. I know a lot of people won't be able to because they're scared, because of fear, because they feel that they can't do it. Until you overcome that, you're going to always be a slave and be employed always working for someone, always being limited with this. You're always working for this and not letting this work for you. So, and also men out there making decisions from influences. You got people around you that's giving you horrible advice and you're taking it. You got people that's telling you, oh man, you should do this. And then you do it and you wind something happening to you. Man, there's so many negative influences out here, especially your so-called friends. Just look at how they speak, the lifestyle that they live. And if it's not healthy, the decisions aren't healthy either. Pay attention to the people around you. I used to hang around people that when I was making money, when I had a good job, I had the car, I had the jewelry, I had the money, nothing was wrong with me. I was good. I had dudes around me that we pull up somewhere, I gotta pay for their food. Hey, let me hold $20. Hey man, let me hold $40. I got you back when I get paid. I gotta buy the bottles. I'm buying these things. Oh man, let me hold some because I don't have enough for me and the kids, type of thing. And I'll do it. But then I had to I ain't gonna say realize then, but it wasn't until I realized that I lost my job. I lost it all. The money wasn't coming in. Nothing was coming in. And when I lost it all, they left. They walked the other way. They ain't answering my phone calls. I'm not saying all my friends. I only got one friend that really answered the call. He know what I'm talking about. Shout outs to you, you know. But a lot of people, man, they walked away from me. And that was one of the most hurtful things in my life, to have people that you've done things for act like they don't know you, talk about you, walk away after you've helped them. I'm talking about those type of influences. Don't listen to them. Don't make decisions based off of those influences around you. If it's negative influences, there's going to be negative decisions involved with it. So just be careful who you're around. If you got people like that in your circle, you're always dishing out. You're the life of the party because you have it. Pay attention to that. Cut those influences off because they don't mean you any good. They're not gonna do nothing for you. They're in it to get something out of you. So just be careful of the influences around you. Man, to this day, I don't have friends. I only talk to one, maybe two people, bro. Like maybe two people. And it ain't even like that. Because I know how people are. So just be careful who you're hanging around. Be careful who you're hanging around. And be careful from the influences and the people that's trying to make you make decisions based off of their benefit and not yours. And then also, man, making decisions out of emotion. That could be one of the baddest things you could do as a man, is make decisions out of emotion. Man, I've made some horrible decisions because of emotions. And I had to quickly learn, if you're full of emotion and you're trying to make decisions, this right here, you making decisions off of this, you wind up at the wrong job, you wind up around the wrong people, you wind up in the wrong relationship, you just wind up in places you don't need to be because of you making decisions out of emotion. Man, that's a huge one for me, man. Making decisions out of emotions. I remember buying a car because I needed a car. And I went and bought a car. And honestly, I shouldn't have bought the car, but I needed the car. I was going out of emotion. I didn't think it through. And I got the car, and the car was a piece of crap. The car was a piece of crap. I put more work in it than I did paying it on monthly, seems like. Not only that, the interest rates, the monthly payments, the car insurance, the gas, the sun pads, whatever fixes it needed, I had to come out of pocket for. And I was stuck in that, for 5, 6, 7 years. And I'm like, man, that was a horrible decision. I made a decision out of emotion because I needed something at the moment. How many of us do that? I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys do it because I've done it. Do not make decisions out of emotion. Think about it. If it makes sense, do it. If it doesn't make sense, if you have that gut feeling, I just don't feel right, do not do it. You have that feeling for a reason. A lot of these, like I say, decisions, you can go to jail. These are jail or prison type of decisions. A lot of people get caught up with decisions that they do and they make the wrong decisions and they wind up either in jail or in prison or some dead. I made decisions and I wind up in jail. Now I'm in that cold cell thinking about, man, I should have never did that. It's too late now. You in the cell. You in the celly. You in there. Thank God I had more opportunities to get out and think about it and live a better life. But there's some people that make one wrong decision and they're in prison for 40 years. All because of people that was around them. Be careful. And a lot of people go to prison because of fraud. Because of this right here. A lot of people go to prison because of fraud. I need that fast money. I need it real quick. I can't work a 9 to 5. That money don't come fast enough. That's a decision that you're going to regret, because let me tell you something about fraud. When you go to prison for fraud, you get out, you cannot be employed around money. And most jobs is money. You're handling money, you're handling transactions, you're handling those type of, at least the good paying jobs. You're handling transactions, you're handling money. So it's either, and I'm not, knocking any profession, but especially if you have like a convictional background on your record, yeah, construction might want to be your path to go. Probably a cook at McDonald's, a stock, warehouse, whatever. But those jobs don't really, and I can say construction, but like warehouse and all of that, they don't really, it's hard work, but the pay isn't there. And like I said, I'm not knocking any job. I'm just saying, you want to have enough choices and freedoms to choose where you want to work. And you don't want that decision that you did 5 years ago still affect you to this day. Even if you go out to another state, that record follows you. So I'm just telling you, before you make a bad decision, I might be talking to somebody right now. Before you make a bad decision, think about it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You got a whole bunch of videos on social media that you got cats in the videos, hey man, I got this, I sell this, I sell that, and it looked good. It looked good for the moment until you get caught up. Now you got your homies out here saying, free my dog Pookie. Yo, free my dog M. Yo, he ain't do nothing, free him. You're not getting free. You're gonna do your time. You're gonna do your time. And guess what? Them same homies that saying free Pookie, free them. Guess what? Within about a couple of weeks, couple of months, the phone calls stop coming in to your jail or prison. You go to ring out, nobody answers. Now you're like, man, yeah, can't get mad at the people. You can't get mad at them. Life goes on. Life is fast. Life is about decisions. It's trying to do better in life. Nobody has time to be waiting for your phone call and yo, hello, like I'm at work. Yo, I got an interview today. Hey man, I'm busy. I got kids. Like life goes on. So don't get mad at them because you made that decision. You got to live with that. So be careful about the decisions that you're going to make. Seriously. Taking the easy way out of the decision. That kind of goes into the jail and prison. Taking the easy way out decision making. Right? Man, it's easy to, I'll use another example. It's easy to, if you have kids or you're married and you don't love your wife no more. You can't stand her. You don't like the way she looks anymore. It's easy to just walk away. It's easy. You can just be like, you know what? I'm out. You pack your stuff and you leave. Easy decision. It's so easy. But my God, the grass is not green on the other side. You could be walking away from something good and walking into something that's a curse. You can walk into something that, oh my gosh, it's like, man, I should have stayed where I was. Those are the taking the easy way out decisions. Man, I got 4, 5 kids. I'm the only one making money. She don't want to work. All she do is complain. I'm leaving her and the kids. I'm out. You know, the Bible says if you don't take care of your family, you're worse than a non-believer. That alone would scare me. I can't do it. It's so easy to just walk away. That's the easiest thing to do in life. And that's the worst decision you could do. For those of you that's working on a job and you say, I can't take this job no more. And I quit and walk away. That's the easiest thing to do. You will not accomplish nothing in life. Quitters do not accomplish anything in life. Life will be a headache for you if you're a quitter. Taking the easy way out is super easy. The hardest thing about life is just to endure and keep going, making better decisions in life. It's harder to stay and work it out with your wife. It's harder to stay at that job until you start doing your thing. It's hard when people behind your back saying, talking about you, you're doing this and doing that, and you got to deal with it. And staying and persevering. When you persevere, it gives you strength. It makes you stronger in life. It makes you stronger. It makes you mature in life. When you quit on stuff, especially as a man, when you quit on things, man, you're going to always be a quitter. I can't take you serious. If you're a quitter, I wanted to do this, and man, please don't talk to me. I'm sorry. Nah. If you say something, do it until you find something better. And like I say, hard work, the long road decisions in life are the best decisions ever because it prep you. You go through your processes and make you stronger. The areas that you're weak in your life, it makes you stronger when you take those long road decisions, the hard work. Y'all know the saying, hard work pays off. Hard work pays off. Hey, the millionaires know what I'm talking about. The successful business owners know what I'm talking about. The successful husband and wife that's been together for 60 years, they know what I'm talking about. You can enjoy the fruit of your labor when you take that hard work, that long road decisions. I'd rather take that and be laid out somewhere on somebody's beach at 65 years old, me and my wife. That we have issues, we have our ups and downs, but I'd rather be laid out on the beach with her, enjoying life, retirement, chilling, than to take the easy way out, jumping from job to job, not committing to what I'm doing. And I'm in my 60s, 70s, still working hard because I made poor decisions in the background, back in my day, back in the past. I see too many people that 65, 70, 75 years old still working. I get phone calls every day at my job. I'm 75. I'm just living off of Social Security. I need my rates to be like this because I can't afford it. I'm on a fixed income. I don't want to be like that when I'm 65, 70 years old. I'm on a fixed income. I want to make good decisions now so that way in the long run, I'm chilling. I don't know how to play golf, but hey, if I get old enough, I guess I'll be learning how to play golf. I'm going to be chilling. I'm going to be traveling the world. That's what I want to do. I don't want to be working for no one at 70 years old. Make better decisions now so you can live comfortable in the future. Consequences of wrong decision making. You already know what it is. Jail, prison, or death. Diseases. Cancers. Nobody talk about this. Where does cancer come from? No one knows. But I can guarantee if you stress 24/7, something might happen. Health problems will happen if you're stressed 24/7. Think about that. You're stressed because of decision making and You make the wrong decision. I'm with this woman. I don't want to be with her. But, you know, you just making wrong decisions. I'm at this job. I'm working 15, 16 hours a day and I only make this amount. It's just stresses. And you're always tense. You're always thinking. You're always worrying. What do you think your health is going to be compared to someone that's living comfortable, less stress, always smiling, always laughing, always friendly? How do you think the two lives, who you think going to live longer? The guy that's always laughing, less stress, or the one that's always tense, always stressed, always worried about the next big buck, always worrying about, I need to make this. Oh my God, your brain is just going 24/7. Oh, by the way, this is fake money. This is prop money. This is what they use in Hollywood. I want y'all to think that I got all this money and try to come rob me now, all right? This is fake money. You can't see it here, but it says right here, copy money. Copy money. Even has a copy money pink thingy on the back. Probably can't see it. Even right here. All this is fake. So don't think I got money. I'm broke, y'all. I don't have no money. But back to the topic at hand. You know, who you think gonna live longer? Stress-free or always stressing? Make better decisions, even when it comes down to health, when it comes down to eating. Make healthier decisions. I'm right now deciding, man, I don't really want to. I'm tired of drinking sodas, too much syrup, too much sugar. So guess what I'm doing? I still like the strong, I like the acidic taste, I guess, if you want to say that. So I'm drinking sparkling water. There's nothing but carbonated water with probably a hint of flavor. I drink those LaCroix. I'll drink that because I got that from my colleague. Appreciate you for, putting me on that. So that way I still have something strong, but it's water at the end of the day. I'm starting now because I don't want to be 50 years old. I get diagnosed with something because I made horrible decisions in the past. Start eating healthy. If you eat a lot of junk, cut it out. Start working out, start walking, start doing something. Because I can guarantee you, nothing's going to change. It's only going to get worse. You might think, I feel good now. Nothing's going to happen. But when you get older, your body starts to move slower, process things slower. Things start to happen. Got to make better decisions. And another important thing in consequences of wrong decision making is poverty. You know how many people are in poverty right now? Financial freedom is out the door. It's not out the door, but you make it seem like it's out the door. Poverty. How many people are in poverty? How many people make about $15,000 a year? How many people make $20,000 a year? How many people make $30,000 a year? That's poverty. Sorry to say it, but that is poverty. What can you do with $20,000 a year, $30,000 a year? You are forced to go to government assistance, Section 8, food stamps. You're forced to because you can't. You have kids and you making $20,000 a year. How you gonna live? Especially nowadays, the bombing and stuff going on in Ukraine and the fuel, the gas is high right now. Unexpected things happen in life. Got to be prepared for it. So decisions can equal poverty. Going to prison, coming out, now you're struggling. You got to work your butt off because nothing's easy for you. Decision makings is poverty. So those are the consequences of wrong decision making. And this is on a basic level. I'm just speaking it so that way you can get it. For everyone could get it. Like I say, I'll give you guys a testimony. Like I say, I remember going to jail over my gun charge. And because of that decision, I was drinking alcohol more than ever. Man, I used to get twisted when people be like, oh man, 9 p.m., 10 p.m. at a party, they're like, man, I'm drunk or I'm tipsy. I'm like, man, I've been drunk all day. I've been drunk since 3 o'clock this morning. I haven't stopped since. That was me. Whether it's 8 a.m., 9 a.m., I had so much stress. I had so many things to worry about. Man, I hope this judge throw it up. Man, My life is in the line because of a judge. And I used to drink, and the more I drank, the worst decisions I made. The worst decisions I made. I was around people that I normally wouldn't be around. I was in positions and predicaments that I wasn't supposed to be in. Drugs in the car, police chase, guns pulled, fights around weird women, weird dudes, envy, jealousy. I was in that world. Back and forth on the highway, here, there, back there, re-up here. I did that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that lifestyle at all. All I'm saying is make better decisions, because if you don't, you're going to be in a lifestyle that you wish you weren't in. And the crazy thing about this cold world, they're not going to help you. You got to come out of that yourself. When people see, and trust me, I have family, man. I have family they probably even still to this day, distant family members look at me like, oh, nah, I heard about you. So much gossip about me. So much dirt been thrown on my name. Even to this day, I could look in people's faces and be like, oh, you think I'm still the old him, huh? I could tell. People don't forget the old you. They'll never forget. They always, oh, man, I remember that time remember that time you got so drunk. And it's like, man, that was like 8 years ago, 9 years ago. That's not even me no more. What about the good I've done? Because of decisions I made, and I don't blame them. They shouldn't think that way, but hey, it is what it is. But I said all that to say, make better decisions, man. Especially for you who have kids. Because you need to be a role model to your daughter or to your son or to your daughters and sons. You don't want them embarrassing you when you grow up, when they turn 18, 19, your daughter coming in drunk. She ain't telling you the whole story. Trust me, I'm going to give you the hard, gritty truth, man. There's a lot of 18, 19-year-old girls that don't have fathers. Or they probably do, but bad role models. And having, they getting smashed in at an early age, having sex at an early age, getting trains ran on them at an early age. And the dad and the mom, dad doesn't know. She's not going to tell her parents that. You don't know what she doing out there because you wasn't around because of this. You jeopardized that because of this. You didn't make the best decisions. You wasn't a role model. You left. You walked out. Or your son is in prison for 45 years because he killed 2 people. Or your son is strung out on drugs, crack, cocaine, heroin, some strong drugs because you wasn't a role model. Your decisions affects everyone around you. Even the people you don't know. You act out. Man, there's people, there's races or cultures that can look at me. They don't know me from a can of paint. But based off of the media or social media, what they're being used to being shown, look how they act. Look how they treat each other. They kill each other. Look at their communities. They look at me like, oh, I'm the scum of the earth. You shouldn't be here. I'm not making this up. It's the truth. Because it's a bad reputation. So much gossip went around, and it's like, you don't even know me. Like, there's a stigma. Oh, all black people have bad credit, and you don't have a good job, and you guys don't know how to treat each other. Look at your kids. That's something that follows because of the media, social media, the rappers, this, I got guns, I got this, I sell that. And that stuff follows you, decisions. And people steady follow that trend. Oh, I want to be just like him. That's my role model. That's my idol. And all I'm saying is make better decisions in life. I made horrible decisions. I've said things, to my mom and my dad that I regret to this day. Being drunk, saying things, doing things, making a fool out of myself. decisions. Thank God I was able to get it together. But I have to live with the people look at me weird because what I used to do. And another thing, if you guys see people around you that's doing bad, making bad decisions, don't talk about them. Don't go gossiping about them, because you never know who can change in this world. And when that person change, that person has smut on their name. They have a bad reputation attached to their name. So wherever they go, you look at them weird. If people look at them weird because you spread that, it's another decision. Please don't decide to gossip. That can ruin people's lives. Don't do it. Encourage each other. Motivate each other. Let's keep each other up. Let's be positive. Let's not be crabs in a bucket. You see somebody doing good, you want to gossip. Those are decisions that you're making. Remember, there's power in the tongue. Whatever you speak, whether it's good or bad, it will come forward. Think about that. Make decisions before you start spreading rumors, before you start talking about people. Look in the mirror. Maybe you need to make better decisions yourself. We all need to make better decisions in life. That's why the way the world is now, we're so programmed. Oh, if it's nothing that's not benefiting me, I don't want to be bothered with it. We make these unconscious decisions based off of what we see and what we live by. Oh, the culture. Make better decisions. Keep positive people around you. Lift each other up. Because if not, you're going to make bad decisions, and bad decisions, it goes down generations. You make bad decisions, your kids will make bad decisions, and the cycle continue. Men, make better decisions. Let's work hard. Let's motivate. Let's uplift. Let's keep each other prayed up. Let's encourage one another. I don't care if it's a stranger. Hey, oh man, nice haircut, bro. That's awesome. Man, I like your shirt. Oh man, what kind of cologne? That smell good, man. You never know what type of motivational things you can say to people that could stop them from committing suicide. They might have had a rough day. You might be, oh man, nice car, bro. Man, that's awesome. Just simple words could really encourage people. But we walk around with our nose up. We mad. We stressed. We don't say hi to each other. We walk past people like, leave me alone. Those all are decisions. We can start today. It's never too late. Especially as men, we're the leaders. We are the leaders. All eyes are on us. And whatever we neglect, whatever we don't do, it's going to be seen. So, like I say, until the next time, Marc Ben.